Welcome, guys. It's Connor here.
And Josh. Welcome back, everyone, to When They Cry.
Higurashi. The last time, I know, kind of a slow start. That's typical, though, for these types of visual novels. But we hope you guys continue to keep watching these videos and give my friend here some support. We try to do things of all kinds of variety, from Final Fantasy to light novels to, even stick fights back in the day. Who knows? But
all sorts of stuff.
At the end of the day, we're doing this for fun and for your viewing enjoyment and pleasure as well. So
if you like what you see, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and let's move on with the game.
All right. So we just got to school. Hinamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. That class encompassed all different grades and ages. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all studied in the same class.
That seems weird.
Yeah. I'm told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building and they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class. Now it stayed that way out of tradition. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly, so I've already gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. With such a lively mood, it felt more like a kindergarten than a proper school. Not that that was a bad thing. Mian, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead. Right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and enter the room first. Too bad I wasn't gonna fall for that again.
I think that's you.
Oh, to think you'd give up the lead here. You meant for this to be a test of my skills. Mia chuckled with a smirk on her face.
What is it, you guys?
Step back, Reina. It's dangerous. She's here.
Huh? Nani?
Then
Satoko-chan is...
Her name was Satoko Hojo. She was a disrespectful, imprudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that. The real problem was this. Quite the obvious trap. A blackboard eraser wedged in the door. It's too obvious, Satoko. A haughty laugh came from beyond the door. Her laugh, I can hear in my head. Oh, that one?
Yep. Excellent, Kitty. Excellent. I guess that means you win this round.
No, this is Satoko we're talking about.
Oh, that was the wrong voice.
I doubt this is it. It's fine. After falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Satoko liked to combine a variety of traps. Traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one. Traps like that relentlessly kept coming at you, like a sadistic Rube Goldberg machine. The list goes on. What's a Rube Goldberg?
Those machines where it's like something pushes a marble, the marble knocks down a set of dominoes, the dominoes hits a lever, and just goes on and on and on.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things.
Those videos are just low-key ASMR to watch.
They're so satisfying to watch.
As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes. No escape, no time to relax. By the looks of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. I took a pretty heavy hit from a blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day.
Ouch. So then, why don't you just open the door and let it drop?
That's what it is. That's what Satoko was after. Making me focus my attention upwards, so as I lifted my hand to the door, there were thumbtacks stuck to the sliding door handle with tape. A frightening trap.
Jeez.
A potent and terrifying trap. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser. No,
Freaking
she's like
Vietnam
this
over
young. And she's like what? Like little kid status making traps like this? I'd be afraid to like go to her house. She's like an adult. Everywhere. Just a death trap.
Oh, is this the little kid?
Satoko's the little blonde one that's like,
It's been a long time since I've seen the anime.
okay. An impressive combination, Satoko. But in the end, nothing more than trivial
Machinations.
machinations of a child. Assured my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. I felt something strange at my ankle.
You've activated my trap card.
It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me hook, line, and sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in an almost picturesque manner.
Kei-chan, watch out!
Instinctively reacting to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair before I landed on the floor. Ow. An inkstone, filled to the brim, was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered, imagining the situation had landed square on it.
See,
There,
she's evil. You
there.
can tell it's in her eyes.
Evil eyes.
My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Kei-chan. Aren't we a lovely one this morning?
Still sprawled in an awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice. That was a setup from your usual trap, Satoko.
I haven't the
Evil.
faintest idea what you mean.
Pure evil. Doom music starts playing.
Quite unlucky this morning.
You little. Ow. It seemed I had inadvertently sprained my back a little when I landed. Better than landing on that inkstone. A small hand gently rubbed my head. Pain, go away. The small dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head. You didn't sprain your back or anything, did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears.
The pain disappears.
I thought about asking how rubbing my head would help my back, but I didn't. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now.
Yay, Rika-chan. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Rena. And good morning to you all. Rika-chan greeted each of us with an adorable little bow. It was infectious. Rena, Mion, and I all bowed back.
You're such a good kid, Rika-chan. So much better. Oh, that's you.
Oh well, so much better than Satoko. I glared over in her direction. Satoko was whistling while rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact.
Put up your dukes. I am the very model of a good girl.
With his knuckle sandwiches, bro. A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps.
Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof.
Picked up Satoko by the back of her collar. She looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. She's much harder to deal with.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's you.
Oh, shit. I'm
This is rough.
Sorry. Try saying that. If you won't say it, I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to her forehead.
I'm against violence. You don't even have any proof.
Just so you know, my forehead flick really hurts. It can split plywood right in half.
Eek. Stop! Get away from me, you beast!
Don't say that in a way people will misunderstand. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt. She's been lonely since you were gone for 2 days. Rika-chan really is just so... How could I do anything more after being told that? I gently released my grip on Satoko, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick.
Wah! Wah!
And this is why I couldn't do a one classroom school. This right here.
It doesn't bother me. When
Insert like Link sounds. Hurrah! Hey, yeah! You mustn't cry, Satoko. Keep on fighting. Yeah! Rika gently patted the head of her prankster friend. You would never guess those two are the same age. I think Satoko could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan. Next time, set an even more amazing trap. Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Reina's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swoon. Oh, there it is.
The old school anime face.
Yeah.
how Satoko-chan is crying.
Hey, you're pretty good. Because she does the how.
Oh. So cute. Ooh.
Cute. You can't take them home.
but they're so cute.
You can't, no matter how cute they are.
But just for a bit, it's fine. It's fine.
Reina kept a cutesy face even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth.
Blah.
According to Mion, Reina is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or a person. Stealing is bad, but abducting people is worse. Give it up.
Then can I just look? Just looking.
Window shopping for children.
Oh no.
That should be fine, right? Right?
Right.
Reina swooned over Satoko's crying from, if a girl ever goes missing in Hinamizawa, I'll be forced to turn Reina into the authorities. Forgive me, Reina. I'll be sure to bring you care packages when they put you away. The teacher's coming! Quickly, clean everything up! That inkstone is yours, right? Just from Mion's single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. The inkstone was bad, but the thumbtack stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carelessly, making sure not to skewer myself. Even though Satoko was the one who set it up, everyone had to pick up after her. By the time the teacher entered the room, the bedlam from before had been neatly tidied up.
We made it in time.
Rise, attention!
We're never gonna be able to hear it in any other way.
No. Company! Platoon! Attention! Mion gave out the morning commands. Commander Mion reporting for duty. Difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one. But naturally, she ends up spending all her time with the younger kids. Reina and Mion being the highest grade in the class, and mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it would seem they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have been progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Reina and Mion with their studies.
You're a pretty good teacher, Keiichi-kun. Oh, Kun. Easy to understand.
Reina took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section. Teaching is making me lose confidence. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is.
Wow, Keiichi-kun. Inferiority complex much? I'll give you confidence.
Oh no. They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. So while you're teaching us, you're getting in your own practice. In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things.
Laissez-faire?
I butchered it, I know.
Yeah, it's fine, it's French.
See, I'm not. For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me? Look, Mion, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there'll be trouble later on. With these marks. It's not like I'm aiming to go to a prestigious school. I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exams, a little at a time. Her staunch defiance was really something else. This was a different type of relax than somebody who already knew what was going to be on the entrance exam.
Mi-chan, Keiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too. Harumph!
I know what sound effect you were making, I just visualized it. You're such a good and honest kid, Rena. I'll make sure you guys get accepted into good schools.
Wow, wow. Thanks so much.
Like Animal Crossing. Especially you, Reina. Private lessons, just the two of us. Just the two of us.
Oh, we can make it if we try.
Private lessons.
He's excited. A puff of smoke shaped like a halo popped out of her head.
Nah, she wants you.
Exactly, what kind of private lesson are you fantasizing about that's making her turn so red?
Oh, she wants you.
Like she wants Keiichi, not me. Get it right. I'd like to hear the play-by-play about that next time. While Mion was flipping through her vocabulary flashcards, she threw out a casual question. What is that face?
She ate something too sour.
What is that?
She had some sour warheads. Her mouth is turning inside out.
He is a sour warhead. So, in the city, do you have to study this much? If you don't know at least this much, you can't get into a university. So you study just to get into a university? Well, yeah, basically. While knowing that this stuff won't ever come in handy in the future, out here you can get into a university as long as your attendance is good enough. Really? Study equals entrance exams. Having that basic law of the universe so easily overturned sent me into a state of shock.
That is right.
There aren't really enough people around here to warrant weeding them out in an exam.
Wow, the Japanese school system is just different.
If anyone can get into a university, then there's no need to be all uptight about this stuff, right?
I wish.
Yeah, for real. Well, that's true, but you should at least know stuff that's common knowledge. The old geezer thinks that instead of wasting time studying pointlessly, you should be spending your precious teen years doing more meaningful things. It was too profound of a statement to simply laugh off. But since it was Mion, it probably didn't actually have that deep of a meaning.
Oh.
Shots fired! In place of a chime, the sound of the principal waving a handbell drifted through the classroom. Kei-chan, we're done. We're done. It's our wonderful lunchtime. In a complete 180 from her unmotivated state, Mion gave the commands that signaled the end of the morning period.
Keiichi-kun, let's have lunch.
Star emote.
I might have been making a very troubled face. Rina smiled brightly at me.
That's your lie.
All right. Let's eat. There seemed to be different cliques even within the class. Most of them were divided up by gender and age, but our group was different.
Our
ages
group was
were different.
progressive. We've got pronouns.
And big words. We had both boys and girls, but we weren't reserved around each other. This level of openness makes a transfer student like me pretty happy. Well, considering he's the only guy in the group, I'm sure I would be happy in his position too. Reina and Mion pushed their desks together so they were facing each other. At the same time, Satoko and Rika-chan were slowly lugging their desk over as well.
Keiichi-kun, hurry, hurry.
Reina waved her chopsticks in an unrefined manner, trying to hurry me along. Unless everyone was together, they wouldn't even open their lunchboxes.
Keiichi-san's lunchbox is most assuredly filled with nothing but bread crust like some sort of destitute plebeian. What is this, kid? Why don't you just show it to us? Come now.
Evil! Even though Satoko was hurling insults at me, she still wouldn't open the lid to her lunchbox until I was there. I pulled out my lunch swiftly and dragged my chair over to join the circle. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Well then, Representative Me, please give the signal to start. At first, this was a kind embarrassing, but I got used to it pretty fast. At this point, I probably wouldn't even open my own lunchbox if someone else was too slow. Our ages and genders may have all been different, but we were all friends.
Let's eat.
Let's eat! The sound of our little 5-part chorus echoed beautifully throughout the classroom. Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Eat.
Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group, made up of all girls. See, I told you!
Well, I mean, like, was it last episode? He was like just about to whip his dick out in front of the other two.
And even before that, he was complaining about walking to school with a girl. This man can't make up his mind. Really though, I've gotten pretty used to this group of all girls. Of course there were other boys in the class, but they were a lot younger, so they were scared to approach me. Alpha male, all you betas. Well, that's to be expected. Younger boys just see older boys as scary. Compare that to girls, well, at least these girls aren't picky. We put all the side dishes in the middle where everyone was free to pick at them. I thought girls would mind sharing a meal with a guy, so I was a bit flustered joining in. However, Mion noticed that and teased me quite a bit. As the fruit of my efforts? ? I can now reach over and take sides from anybody's lunch.
My, isn't Sir Keiichi's lunch extravagant today?
My, isn't Madame Sotoko's lunch extravagant as well? The stewed stuff has a nice look to it, rather trendy. Buying into the fight that Satoko was starting, our chopsticks locked in a cross counter, stabbing into each other's lunch.
My, how delicious.
Oh, this taro is good. The stewed stuff is good, even cold. After seeing my happy face, Rika-chan's expression broke into a little smile. I saved some dinner from last night. By the way, Satoko and Rika-chan's lunches are always the same. It seems that Rika-chan makes it for both of them every day. Rika-chan made this too. These taste like Mom's home cooking. I was honestly impressed. The carrot
Rosettes.
Were rosettes, I knew
This-
that. The carrot rosettes weren't from a mold, they were done by hand with a knife. That's not easy to do. I've never had carrot rosettes before, so I don't even know what they are.
Usually a rosette is just like, when it's referred to with food, it's like just cut to look like a rose. It's like some kind of intricate design.
Yeah, just open my can and eat the carrots. I guess Rika-chan's just good at this sort of thing.
She's really
She's
good
really
at
good at-
sewing, laundry, and stuff like that. Amazing, right? Amazing! Wow. Rika is quite exceptional in many ways.
I don't trust it.
That face.
Oh, there it is, dude. Oh,
That's you.
no, this is all you.
Oh, that's nothing for you to boast about. Rena's actually better at cooking than I am. Huh? Well, you know, star emote.
It seemed that the topic of conversation switched to Reina when she wasn't expecting it, making her blush and trip over her own words. Reina's lunch was really the star of the table. Not only did it look good, but it tasted good. Everyone else pulled from Reina's lunchbox consistently. Everyone liked this one so much before. I made this a lot of time.
It's good, I hope.
I made a lot.
I hope. Yeah, we're gonna struggle with that. There's like no prompts for like who's saying what.
It's got high marks for me. Ah, man, you're taking too much. Knocking Mian's chopsticks aside, I reached out, trying to secure my own portion. Satoko and Rika-chan reached over at the same time, and a struggle ensued. Everyone shoveled in mouthful after mouthful while praising it, and Reina's lunchbox was soon empty.
She's not gonna have anything. Wow, rude.
It was kind of bad that no one thought to leave any for her, but she
But
seemed
it's
rather
her
satisfied
lunch.
as she moved on.
What the heck, guys? How did you like it? Isn't Rina-san an extremely good cook too? Quite different from Keiichi-san. Too bad she can't eat it.
Said that's nothing for you to boast about. You're not much different from Kei-chan, Satoko. Can you tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower yet?
I'm colorblind, no fair.
Satoko's face went pale.
I can only see red. Hey, even I can tell the difference between broccoli and cauliflower, you know? Of course I can. I really can.
It's really hard for her to lie.
Keiichi-kun both taste good when they're... Wait. Oh, Keiichi-kun both taste good when they're boiled and topped with mayo, right? You shouldn't be picking on her. Mi-chan too.
Reina hurriedly tried to follow up, but Mian laughed hauntingly as she drew closer to Satoko. Well, just pretend it's a little home ec lesson. Now then, Satoko, what's this? Mian lifted up her chopsticks. Between them was a piece of green stuff wrapped in bacon. Well, this is a long description of their lunch.
Yeah.
But that's asparagus. Mian made eye contact with me, and within 3 seconds I had Rika-chan's mouth covered.
What's going on?
Holding a piece of bacon-wrapped asparagus and giving her two choices. She's pretty terrible.
The yellow one is cauliflower. No, wait, the green one is cauliflower.
The which?
Probably the yellow one is broccoli and the blue one is
cauliflower, but the green one is
You really know which is which. How about you just give up? I'd expect no less from the class representative, the oldest. The way she drives people into a corner just shows how much experience she has. This is just a hunch, but being brought into the Sonozaki household must be quite the ordeal.
I do know. I really do.
Then answer the question.
I know. Wah!
She finally broke down and started crying. When she acted like this, she starts to seem her age.
How cute! Ooh.
Reina entered a state of euphoria as Satoko bawled her eyes out. Reina was in a state of bliss as she rubbed her cheek against Satoko's head and smothered her. Really, a very content face. One that wouldn't care if the world ended right then. It was the kind of smile.
Rena. Mimi's picking on me. Hello. Cute. This is weird.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Rena Oni-chan will take care of all those bad people who tease my little sister.
Oh. Whoosh, boom, bam. It was like a flash of lightning. What was that just now? Both of Reina's fists shot out at supersonic speed, striking Mion and me squarely in our faces. Before we knew it, Mion and I were sprawled, spread eagle on the floor, staring up at the ceiling with matching welts on our faces. This is the first time you've gotten one, right? Today, she went easy on us. Easy? You mean there's something harder than this? With that, Mion and I both slumped our heads back to the floor in unison. From now on, I'll be careful when I'm within striking distance of Reina.
Dang. See, Satoko-chan, I took care of them. Cute. I want to take you home.
Making sure Reina couldn't see it, Satoko stuck her tongue out at us. Damn it all, using Reina like a puppet. Rika-chan massaged our bruises without saying a word.
And that's all the time we have for this episode. This
Funny.
it's
Funny
actually
lunch.
started to pick up.
Yeah.
Now that we got the intro out of the way.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Nothing sketchy has happened yet.
I don't trust her eyes.
Rika?
No, Satoko's eyes.
Oh yeah. I'm getting the names mixed up. It's been a long time since I've seen the anime, so I'm getting used to everyone's names again. If you guys like this video, give us a like, tell us how we did in the comments below, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next video.
Join our free company on Final Fantasy XIV.
I don't think everyone who watches all of our videos is gonna be playing Final Fantasy XIV.
Well, it's never too late to start.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.